Jim Langus. The environmental assessment provided a comprehensive analysis regarding a number of issues.
Mr. Langus, can you hold up one second? Can you folks hear him back there? Okay. I think there's a sound guy up there. Can you check his mic, please? We're going to reset your time.
Okay,
thank you.
The environmental assessment provided a comprehensive analysis regarding a number of issues. I believe that the specific areas identified within the assessment included a broad scope of environmental issues. These issues came under significant scrutiny as a result of their potential relationship and impacts related to the proposal at Payne Field. Based on the determinations in the FAA and the EA, the FAA should concur with the finding that there are no significant impacts as a result of this proposal, and that the environmental assessment complied with NEPA for the actions proposed at Payne Field, and additionally that no further studies should be required. There needs to be some common sense applied to this proposal. For years we've experienced many types of airplanes flying in and out of Payne Field, both commercial and general aviation. And today, with around 400 flights a day, we're only talking about a fraction of the air traffic that will be increased as a result of this proposal. I understand the concerns is the camel's nose. However, at a utilization of only 45%, even with an increase in general aviation, including executive jet travel and repair and maintenance facilities, passenger air service will always remain a minimal component of overall airport use. And a lot of money is being spent on this debate, including considerable public dollars, when it is clear that the FAA has stated they shall issue an air carrier operating certificate to a person desiring to be an air carrier if they are equipped to operate safely. And that Snohomish County has agreed to 39 grant assurances while accepting grants from the FAA. And these assurances commit the county to certain requirements, including non-discrimination issues and including allowing commercial air service operations to occur at the airport. The actual text of the grant assurances found in the EA reads as follows. Assurance 22, economic non-discrimination. It will make the airport available as an airport for public use on reasonable terms and without unjust discrimination to all types, kinds, and classes of aeronautical activities, including commercial aeronautical activities offering services to the public. The FAA reminded the county in a letter dated June 4, 2009, in an appendix in the EA, that Grant Assurance 22, which the county agreed to when it accepted FAA funding, requires the county to make the airport available as an airport for public use on reasonable terms and without unjust discrimination to all types, including commercial aeronautical activities. I trust that with the FAA's purpose and responsibilities in matters like this, and with federal law, including ANCA, and now coupled with a completed environmental assessment, that wisdom will prevail and the finding of no further action will be determined. And thank you for the opportunity to speak this
Thank you, Mr. Langus. Number 8, sir.
Hi, Frank Nichols, N-I-C-H-O-L-S. I'm not affiliated with any groups that might have an agenda, Sierra Club, Greenpeace, builders, airports, aviation, nothing. My family moved here in 1955. I went to school at Fairmont when Payne Field was still an Air Force base. Went to Olympic View Junior High School, Cascade. I think I know Mr. Langus, in fact. He was one of my high school teachers. Anyway, I'm offering these comments so you can gauge the veracity of what I'm going to give you as an exhibit here. When I deployed to the war in Bosnia for the Army, I just retired as a lieutenant colonel. I'm a pilot, civilian pilot, and a military pilot. I live right down over the hill here. I saved every dime I could to live here in Mukilteo because I know the area. I've flown hundreds of hours in the big CH-47s right here at Payne Field. This is where I got my first pilot's license. And I took a picture, and I'm also an attorney, licensed in Idaho. I took a picture in my backyard.
No cheering for lawyers.
25 feet from my back door, just about a little over a year ago. I wasn't sure what it was, but I listened to them every single night, so I checked on the internet. Turns out that it's a northern spotted owl. They live right behind my house. I checked the soundtracks available on the internet, and I captured that picture myself with my camera. It's on my computer at home. Told everybody about it when I heard about it, told all the neighbors. And I checked today on the internet, and they are a threatened species still. And once again, I'm not affiliated with any of the environmental groups at all. I have no axe to grind in that arena. But I want you to know that they live right behind my house, and I would not like to see them go away at all.
Okay. Thank you. Folks, hold on. Please keep your applause. Come on.
My name is Jonathan Whiteman, and I'm from Mukilteo. I just wanted to point out that the gentleman who gave the presentation clearly stated that if there's no significant impacts found in this study, that there's limited discretion in approving this document. So it sounds like to me that the FAA has already got the rubber stamp out. They're just waiting for this meeting to end to stamp approved. That doesn't mean it has to happen, though. I am going to personally contact Patty Murray, Murray Cantwell, and Jay Inslee every single day. I'm going to contact Christine Gregoire every single day. And I'm going to contact the offices of Snohomish County every single day. I hope all of you do the same. Because everyone else has done such a good job at reiterating some of these points, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you, sir. Number 10, please. Number 10.
Welcome to Ground Zero. My name is Kathy Reese, R-E-E-S-E. I've lived here for 20 years and had a history with the airport for the same 20 years. Because of the airport, I ran for public office and served Mukilteo for over 12 years. I seem to know all of the players in this scenario and how they work. For the first 300 meetings that I attended regarding Payne Field, I was very respectful. Although it's difficult to remain so, I will do so tonight. The EA process is totally flawed. Looking at a few flights rather than looking at the actual impact is ludicrous and downright dishonest. And that's what results in no significant impact. From the charts tonight, we could clearly see that every time anything changes at Payne Field, you need a new EA. So basically what we're saying here is that the EA process will continue for at least the next 20 years, because it will change. The underlying theme here and the questions by those people who have been following this issue has always been, what is going on with the airport director? What is he up to with the FAA and with the executive's office? So let's review this flawed process. The FAA threatened the county council to withhold funding, to browbeat them into passing a resolution to build a terminal or else. Then the FAA worked with the airport director and the staff to get the environmental assessment done. Not with an objective third-party consultant, but one they knew could produce the product that they wanted. All while the airport director's boss, our county executive, expressed personal opposition to commercial service at Payne Field. The FAA threatened the county council, now facing not getting large amounts of stimulus money. So they made a decision to pass a resolution about building a terminal, which is exactly what the airport director wanted, what the FAA wanted, and apparently what the executive's lead staffer wanted. How do we know this? 4 words, Freedom of Information Act. The day after the county passed the resolution to build the terminal, there was an email sent from Dave Wagner, the airport director, to the FAA regional office, with a copy to the FAA Seattle airport manager, Carol Sumi, that said, Carol has been doing a great job of helping us navigate this swamp. This is the first positive vote on air service in this county in recorded history. Did you hear that Peter Camp nominated her for sainthood? Well, I guess this is not the way I want to see government work. We need transparency, and we don't need sneaky end runs around the people. Everything in the EA is flawed. The notion that there are no significant impacts and that existing zoning is totally compatible is absolutely ludicrous.
That's time.
Thank you.
Thank you.